peoples, and welcome back to another video. You may be wondering, why are you cleaning your room again? Not that you knew I was cleaning my room again. Let's try this again. Sup peoples, and welcome back to another video. Why are these hats here? Let's try that again. Again. Ow! Sup peoples, and welcome back to another video. So today I have to clean out a lot of my bedroom, and I figured we could talk while I was doing that. I forgot my mic. I'm cleaning my room today, and I'm recording the process. Basically, yeah, I'm cleaning my room today, and I figured that maybe we could chat about stuff that's been going on recently while I did that. We're actually redoing the bedroom a little bit because, you know what, first topic, I haven't repainted the walls of my bedroom since we moved in here, and I was like 6. No, I was actually 5 turning 6, I think. Yeah, it needs some sprucing up. My bedroom still feels like it did when I was a little kid and I first was excited to have my own bedroom. What's in here? Toys. And now I feel like I need a bedroom that at least represents how I feel on the inside a little bit better. Oh my gosh. Look at the layer of dust on this. Oh, that was a mistake. What's in here? Toys. I feel like I should have a bedroom that feels the way I feel as a person, which is a really nerdy teenager. What is this? Toys. Cool toys, though. Teenager toys. This is more toys. And this is also toys. What's this? It's not toys! It's Dungeons and Dragons. Which I guess is sort of like toys in a way. Look, I don't think there's anything wrong with being a teenager or even an adult and liking toys. You know, toys can be beautiful. Maybe my nerdy, oh my gosh, he's collecting so much dust. How do you keep your collectibles not dusty? How do you keep anything not dusty? There's so much dust in this room. But look, I feel like being a teenager or an adult or whatever age you are and liking toys and figures and comic books and all this teenage child stuff is fine. It's cool. I mean, if you just like the stuff that you like and you like it unapologetically, good for you. I know adults who are still into Star Wars and Dungeons and Dragons, and I play D&D with them every week, and they're awesome and they're cool, and I hope to be one of those people someday, you know, who are just unapologetically into the stuff they're into. Because that's what cool really is, if you think about it. It's not like shades and leaning against something, you know? Actually, that's the opposite of cool. That's trying too hard to be cool. Cool is not trying to be cool. If you're trying to be cool, then you can't be cool. I'm gonna stop saying the word cool now. I'm still at the point where I feel awkward watching a kids show when my parents come in the room. Even though they don't judge me for it at all, they're like, I'm glad you like what you like. And I'm watching it with my little sister who's 11. We have a 7-year age gap, so I can get away with watching little kid things for a lot longer. But why does it have to be a little kid thing, you know? Why can't it just be a thing? I guess I'm categorizing it just as much as anybody else because I still think of it as a, why am I watching this show? And not a, I like this show, you know? But I'm working on that. I recently got back into Dragon Prince. Awesome show. Soren's my favorite character. You didn't ask to know that, but I'm telling you it anyway. Basically, I just wanted to randomly rant at you about insecurity, and I'm sure everyone has it to some degree, some people more than others, and you know, I'm sure that it'll get better as time goes on, because it's already noticeably better. Honestly, the older I'm getting, the more that I'm okay with liking childish things. When I was 10, I would have felt really awkward and silly watching My Little Pony or something. Doesn't mean I didn't watch it, I just didn't enjoy it to the fullest I could have because I felt self-conscious about it. I'm not watching My Little Pony, but I'm watching Dragon Prince or Star Wars shows like Clone Wars and Rebels and things that I guess are technically kids shows. I don't know, I feel like they're not just made for kids. You know, you can tell the difference between a well-made animated show and a children's show, and I think that I just struggle with me thinking that all animated shows are for kids, which is not true. Also, it's not just animated stuff. I'm actually talking about it, I'm thinking about it. It's not just animated shows, so I don't think it's that. It's more just, I feel like I don't like things that are cool. I actually talked about this in my last vlog, how I was obsessed with being cool. It's so silly, because one, People who are trying to be cool aren't cool. And 2, who cares if I'm cool or not? Me, apparently. You're so dusty. It's okay, Mando. We're gonna find you a permanent home where you're not dusty all the time. Like I was saying about, just like I was just talking. And, forget the point I was gonna make when I started that sentence. So, why are we redoing the bedroom? Like I started talking about, it just feels a little bit like I'm still trapped in the same bedroom that I've always had. It's like not, one, my sister was born after I'd already designed the whole place when I was like 6. She was born when I was 7. So she's never really had like her own bedroom with her own vibe and aesthetic, and now that she's getting a little bit older, she's starting to like want that, I think. When she was little, she just wanted to play with toys and she didn't care. But like now, she's into clothes and she likes looking for like decor online, and she wants to like be able to customize her side of the room, you know? At the same time that she started feeling that way, I started feeling like, well, this isn't my aesthetic anymore. What's this doing here? I've changed so much from when I was little. I feel like an entirely different person. On so many levels I've changed. I want a room that reflects that. That I come into and I'm like, this is my room. This is my space. Like, I'm 18. I'll probably be moving out within the next decade. Which I know sounds like a long time, but it really feels like the years are flying by. Like, I feel like I was turning 18 a month ago, and I'm gonna be turning 19 in fall. Like, where is time going? I feel like before I know it, I'm gonna have gray hair and wrinkles, and have to learn to rock gray hair and wrinkles, because I'm still not really sure how to rock this. Zits under my sideburn things, and hair that poofs out like mad scientist. Yeah, all in all, a lot has changed about who I am as a person. You know, when I designed this room, I was 5 and now 18. More than half my life has passed and it's the same room. It just has comic books on the shelves now instead of Little's Pet Shop, which I was obsessed with for years and still cannot bring myself to get rid of. That's another part of it. I can't bring myself to get rid of old things. I'm like so sentimental, and I want to keep literally everything that I've ever owned. I have bins of things in the attic that are trash, but I just can't bring myself to part with. And it just makes cleaning and having a less cluttered space incredibly difficult, because I just can't bring myself to part with any of this stuff. And like, I don't want to make myself, because some things I do feel like I'd regret parting with, but then at the same time, like, would I? Because if it was gone, I'd have space for my new stuff. Because it's not like I stopped getting stuff when I stopped getting rid of stuff. It's just more and everywhere now. My belongings are starting to take up more space than I do. Well, of course, there's like many of them and there's one of me. It's starting to feel like I'm living in my belongings bedroom. So I feel like I need to give away things and get rid of stuff. It's just so hard because every single item is like a memory. And it almost feels like when I'm giving it away, I'm giving away the memory. Which I know I'm not on a practical level. Like, intellectually, I know that's not true. In my heart, it feels like I'm giving up that memory when I give up the item. And I have given away a good amount of things, like lots, but it's just still a lot in my bedroom and in my house, my mom and dad's house. It's just so much stuff, guys. Like, when I stack it on the floor, it doesn't look like that much, but then when you put it up on the shelves, you realize it takes up this much space. My bedroom's tiny. There is this corner, and the rest of the bedroom is beds. I just don't feel like I have enough space for the stuff that I have, but I also don't know how to get rid of the stuff. My sister and I actually make a terrible combo, because whenever I want to give something away, I give it to her, and then if she doesn't want it, she'll give it away. Sort of like, you know, passing things down. So I'm like, I'm going to give away all these toys, and I give them to her, and then she's like,
I'm gonna keep all of these.
I'm like, but it already took me 3 years to work up the guts to give those away. And she's like,
And now it's gonna take me another 3 to work up to giving them away too.
so all in all, it takes us like 6 years to work up to giving stuff away. Which is why our bedroom looks like this, I assume. Not that I've come across anything that I want to give away. Like, I feel like I did a pretty epic purge a couple years ago. And I'm just like been satisfied since then. Pretty much when I stopped playing with Littlest Pet Shop, I did an crazy purge of my things. And I either gave them to my sister or gave them away. And since then, we've had a lot less stuff, a lot less clutter. Things have fit a lot better. But now we're going to be losing space to gain space if that makes sense. Like, we're going to be ditching these shelves, which have served me well. They have. But I'm going to be ditching these shelves so I can get a desk in my bedroom. Because I want to be able to write in my bedroom. I want to be able to hold writing lives, maybe, if I don't chicken out about that. I want to be able to just have a space that feels, like, nice and that I like aesthetically. And not just living in my belongings bedroom. But I don't really know how to do that because, like, I don't want to give any of this stuff away. Like, I don't want to give away books. I love my books. I reread them all the time. I don't want to give away my, like, figures because I collect them and they bring me joy. There are some toys we no longer play with that, like, I would be willing to give away, but I don't think my sister's ready to. I'll ask her. And that's pretty much it, you know? I tried to clear out my closet a bit the other day. I continually do closet purges and closet reorganizations because my sister and I share a very tiny closet and there's just, like, not enough space to, like, not give things away all the time, or at least refold them neatly because I also am, like, so messy. I'm gonna turn off the camera for a little bit and make myself clean and probably, like, listen to a podcast.